Hey everybody, welcome back to the park. Hope you're having an awesome day. And we're back here with another day of the Arcane PenTournament. And we're starting off with a couple of twins here. We've been getting quite a few twins from people. And that looks like a flower, and another flower, and another flower. And oh my gosh! Just what we needed, a twin Fates Dragon. Very cool. And another flower. Oh, a second twin Fates Dragon. Oh my gosh. And another one. This is crazy. What? What's going on? Another flower. Another twin Fates? Oh my gosh, I've never seen so many twin dragons at the same time. That's incredible. I'm going to go into my social tab right off the bat here and just take a look at these twin dragons, because I can't believe I got that many in one shot. Let's scroll down a bit here and just see if we actually did get those 3 twin Fates dragons and then all those flower dragon. I guess they're. Oh, look at them all. Holy cow! Look at all these flower dragons. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 twin flower dragons. Unbelievable. And where are those fate dragons? Or fates with an S. Let's go check out these fates dragons. This is unbelievable. What a great surprise. That's a galactic right there. Keep going. Oh my gosh, more. Those aren't flower dragons. Pepper dragons. Lots of pepper dragons as well. Interesting. Oh, there they are right there. From Super Mog. Thank you very much. From Super Mog. 3 amazing Fates dragons. Look at that. Unbelievable. Now we'll have a Fates dragon in the park and a Fates pedestal, and maybe we'll keep the third one just because we like it so much. So how about that? A whole pile of twin dragons right off the bat. So we're going to get into gameplay here. Start with the Arcade Arena. And we got 50 rings in the Arcade Arena. Now the prizes, depending on the dragons that you put in. See how when I go back into the arena, I don't get my button. Oh, there it is there. It just showed up. And sometimes if you don't get that start button, just go somewhere else in the park and then come back and hopefully it'll show up. Let's go into our arena. And we got plant. It's an air polo. So for the air polo, I found a list online that sort of helps you out with picking the dragons for the different arena challenges. So for air polo, it's going to be a pollen, a willow, or an orchid dragon. So let's go see if we can find a pollen, willow, or an orchid dragon. I'd probably go with the orchid because that's my favorite of the 3. Let's go find the orchid dragon. Come on, orchid dragon. There's a willow, level 17. There's our orchid. It's 15. That's okay. 15 is pretty good. And on this side we have an air dragon. So all we do is tap our filter here and hit the air button and see what we have available on this side. And we got some pretty good dragons. There's an orchid right there. An orchid and an orchid? Why don't we do that? Let's see what that does for the arena. We got 2 orchids, both level 15. That's pretty cool. Now the prizes you get in the arena are either 25 rings, 50 rings, and 100 rings for the top prize. Those are the different amounts. On a double weekend and triple weekend, obviously it's double or triple the amount. So let's cash out our parade here. We got 60 coins, and we'll just leave those dragons in there, and they can keep collecting more rings. Again, if you want to change your dragons, just tap the enter button, and you can just turn off the dragon that you don't want and turn on the other dragon that you want. And as long as you have 5 in there, we got 4 and 1 more down here. As long as you have 5 in there, then you'll keep collecting the max number of rings in 4 hours. Okay, so the prize for today in the giveaway gallery is going to be, with day number 7, it's going to be 6% of your Dragon Cash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this at the very last. So I have as much cash as I can put into my coins, and then I'll get 6%. It'll just give me a little bit of a boost. And let's go into the games, the Arcane Arcade. And we have a new favorite game that I've wanted to play here, and it's the Name That Dragon or the Name That Egg. They're both cool games. So we're going to test our dragon knowledge here today and play Name That Dragon. And the thing I like about this game is if you get all 10 right, it's 30 rings per turn. So it's like 300 rings you could get. So right off the bat, this is an easy one. It's the Lava Dragon. And we'll just try it again. Now this is a little tougher. And I would guess this to be... I don't think it's the Apocalypse or the Light Rift. This is a tough one. Should I try the Azurite and see if it's that, or is it the Mountain Dragon? I'm going to try Mountain Dragon. Oh! It was the Azurite Dragon. So we got one lousy ring off of that. That's too bad. And this one, I think this is an Aquamarine Dragon. And we got that. And of course, there it is again, the Fates Dragon. That's a super easy guess. And this looks like a Plains Dragon. Got that one. And I would say this is a Quicksilver. Awesome. And this is easy. This is a Galactic Dragon, the Andromedan Dragon, which is an awesome double dragon. And this, I would say, is a Coral Dragon. And we're doing pretty good. We just missed that one dragon so far. And here's our Howl Dragon. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, this is the Bolt, or the Hidden Bolt Dragon. Okay, let's go on to the next one. And I would say this is the Ornamental Dragon. This is a dragon that we don't have right now, but it's a very cool dragon. So we got 8 out of 10, so that's what, 240 rings? That's not bad. That's pretty good for the Arcane Arcade. And we'll do our wishing well. Put in another wish, and we're getting higher and higher every day. And by the end of the event, we'll have a wish that we can use. So let's get into our food here, and we'll cash out our food for today and collect a few more rings from our food. And we can start up our food one more time quickly here, and then we'll go check out our quests and our nursery and see what eggs we got today, because we're trying to get a few of the new dragons, at least in the co-op cave. There's all our food, and our quests are still going. 23 minutes on Gia, and how's Kairos is done. So we got 2 chests. Let's try the middle one and number 1. That's pretty good. Nice prizes off of those chests there. And we're going to start another quest with Kairos here. The Star Shower. So the Star Shower will be... The Star Shower is going to be the Meteor Dragon. And the Meteor Dragon is in... metal? Is it in metal? There it is right there. So we got level 20 Meteor Dragon sending on a quest with Kairos. And there's nothing to collect here. We got a few coins to collect up here on our way back to the nursery. And let's go see what's going on there. Got 4 eggs ready. And there's a Mud Dragon, and we're going to sell you. We got 10 rings from that. And here's our Forest Dragon that we're going to sell as well. And Swamp Dragon. And a Monolith, which we already have. We're trying for the Monolith 6. And we still haven't got that one. And we got a Silver Olympus Dragon still incubating in the nursery. So it looks like we got another Pepper Dragon off this combo, and we really don't need any more Fates Dragons, but I don't know what other dragons to try for, unless I try for the Monolith 6 on this one. Maybe I'll do that, because I know at least I think I might have Monolith 1 and 5 as well, the second. I know I got a second Monolith 1. I don't know if I have a second Monolith 5 though. So what's this one? It looks like we still got a fail on the Monolith, so I'm going to redo this. Keep our fingers crossed. Come on, Monolith 6. Ooh, that looks promising. That could be the Monolith 6. I totally forget what the breed time is on the Monolith 6. Hopefully that's the Monolith 6 Dragon. And in our co-op, we're breeding for one of the new dragons in the tournament. And we got we got a Lava Dragon from that, which is not very good at all. So what are we trying for here? Oh, the Thunderbolt and the Fates. So the Thunderbolt and the Fate is good, or a Gold Olympus. So maybe we'll try and change it up and use a Gold Olympus. Maybe there he is right there. And let's go get the Thunderbolt again. Yeah, as soon as we find this Thunderbolt Dragon, it's probably like right in the middle. There's that Monolith Dragon 6. Thunderbolt Dragon level 20. There it is. And we're going to breed that and hopefully get a Thunderbolt Dragon as well with the Gold Olympus. And there we go. And they're off, and let's get a nice breed time. That's looking pretty promising. That's looking pretty good. That's 11 hours. 24 and 11 is 35, so I'm hoping we got it this time. That would be very exciting. A Thunderbolt and a Monolith 6, like 2 successful breeds right there. And here, maybe we will try getting the Monolith Dragons again. So a Monolith on each side. Let's go get a Monolith 1. Remember what a Monolith 1 looks like? That's a Monolith 1 right there. And if we're lucky, we'll have a Monolith 5. If not, we'll just pick another Monolith and keep our fingers crossed. That's not a Monolith 5. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I think this is the 4th one. Well, let's see if we have a Monolith 5 here. That's the sort of pinkish colored Monolith Dragon. There it is. Awesome, we have another one. So we'll do it with the 2 Monolith Dragons in the cave and see, my gosh, another twin. Just when you didn't think you get another twin, you get another twin. Wow. The twins keep rolling in. It's unbelievable. Well, I don't think we got the Monolith on that one, because it's 4 hours and 48 minutes. So I think we just got a regular Monolith, if there's a Monolith in there at all. So let's move on. We got our caves going, and our islands. Our quests are done. So we're going to go and collect up all our coins and rings. And we got a lot of habitats here that are all ready to be cashed out. And once we get our coins, we're going to get into all the different ways of getting rings. If you're having trouble getting rings or maxing out with your rings, we're going to go through all the different ways you can get rings in the tournament. Whoa, where's that going? And there are quite a few ways to get rings. Obviously, this is one of the ways, by cashing out your habitats. letting them max out and then cashing them out. Or even, I don't think they even have to max out. You can just cash them out when they're showing the coin icon, and they should be good to get a few rings along with it. So I guess that's all of the coins. We got all of the coins collected up. Got the galactic habitats here. And a few more rings collected. So the different ways you can collect coins in the game, I sort of start with the ones that work the best, and that's breeding dragons. Try to breed your dragons as much as possible. Keep your islands going and your cave going, and the more dragons you breed, the more coins you get. You saw when I was selling them, I got 10, sometimes 20 coins, and on double events, it's 40, sometimes 80. So breeding dragons is one. Competing in the Coliseum is another good one. Do that every single day, or I do that every single day, because when you cash out, you have to get 25, and then double is 50, and that's a nice bunch of rings right there. And then finding the banner-bearing visitors in the park, which we're going to do right now, and see if we can find a banner-bearing visitor. Which, if you don't have the elders, you'll only have one or two banner-bearing visitors. There's one right there, and that looked like an elder. And there's another elder banner-bearing visitor, because I got the 20,000 cash. So if you find a banner-bearing visitor who's from the house that you selected, you'll either get a gem or you'll get, I think, 10 rings or 20 rings. So that's a nice bunch of rings right there. Oh, I thought I saw another one. We'll see if we can find one more here, but we won't spend too much time looking, because it does take a bit of time. If you don't find them, if you spent too much time, take a break and come back to the game a little later on. There's another one right there. See, we got one gem, so I think that was, and 25 rings. So that is the one from our house. And our house is the Blazing Gale. So if you tap up here on the visitor button, it'll tell you there's still other banner bearers from your house or in your park, so you can still keep looking, or you can take a break and come back later and find the other one. So you usually get 2 a day. And the other way to collect coins are the quests with Gia and with Kairos. Because when you complete a quest, after you pick your chests or open your chest with your 1 or 2 keys, you'll get your rings, and you get a fair amount of rings from your quest. And you can, depending on the length of the quest, I don't know how long this one is, Kairos, because that one's almost done. This is a 2-hour quest, so you could do quite a few quests in a day, and it's a great way to add up all those rings. And then, of course, playing the games is another great way to get the rings. You got your giveaway gallery. Almost every other day you'll get some rings. So play the giveaway gallery every day, and that's a great way to get rings. There's a few prizes of rings that are 100 rings. Some are 500 rings, 250 and 50. So it's a great way to max out every day. And then competing in the Arcade Arena is another one, which we're doing right now. It goes for 2 hours, so come back every couple hours and collect your coins and do another one. Do as many as those as you can until you max out. And then there's also your Dragon Parade. Make sure you load up your parade. And then your games. And I found the trick with the Make a Match works really well. But the Name That Dragon, if you get all the dragons right, you'll get 300 rings. And I'm pretty sure it's the same with Name That Egg. But we've used all our turns, so I can't really show you those anymore. We're done for the day. And then there's also gifts from friends. As you share gems, you'll get rings. So if you don't have enough friends in your game, go online and see if you can connect with as many friends as you can, because the more friends, the better. The more rings you'll get, they'll share food and rings or gems and rings with you, and definitely gotta max that out every day with your six gems or 7 gems. And then also, like I said before, collecting the coins from your habitats. Depending on how long it takes for your habitats to max out, you can come back every hour, every couple hours, every 5 hours. The habitats like the rainbow won't be done or maxed out until the next day. Other habitats like your plant and your metal, let's see what other ones, the lightning, the air, they max out pretty quick. So you can come back in a few hours and collect the coins and get a few more rings as well. And growing food is another one. Grow your food. If you have enough coins, grow your food as many times as you can. Every time you collect your food, you'll get a few rings along with the collecting of the food. So that's another good one to do. You don't get as many as you do, say, with the breeding and the quests, but to get some rings quick, doing your food, cashing out your habitats are a good way to do it. And then also visiting your friends. Visit your friends' parks, or there's 3 party hats that you have to find. 1 party hat, you only get 5 rings each time you visit someone's park on a normal day. So 50 rings if you visit 10 parks. So it's a good way to get some quick rings as well. It's not a huge amount of rings, but it's something. And if you have a new island, or you have an island that you haven't cleared any items from, clearing the trees and the rocks and the stones and the bushes will also yield you some rings as well. So clear off your islands and you'll get a few rings from that too. And then I think other things such as upgrading the habitat. If there's a new habitat, like in this case the Olympus habitat has a giant Olympus habitat. If you have the large Olympus or the smaller and you upgrade to the next one up, I think you get rings from upgrading your habitat as well. And you may get rings from building a new habitat. I haven't tested that out yet, but I think that's another way to do it. So there's a whole bunch of ways to collect coins, to collect rings and max out your park each and every day. And I sort of went from the best to the least, or the ones that collect the most rings to the ones that collect the least number of rings. So good luck, happy ring collecting, and try to max out every day if you can. That's what we've been doing for the first 5 days of the event. If you want to know how many days the event has been going for, just go into your giveaway gallery, and you can, if you've been collecting your coins or you're collecting your gifts or prizes, you can see we're on day number 7. The one that's bouncing around is the current day. So we're 6 days into it, and day number 7 right now. So let's do a few dragon races before we finish up here. And we'll do a couple of races today. And we have the Dewy Dash. And it's a light and a water. And I find if you just turn on the filter and hit the light and water button, it'll give you a good selection of dragons that will fit those 2 elements. And the top one is usually the best choice. Not always the best choice, but usually the top one is the best. And we got these top 3 are all good choices. So we're going to try the Shimmer Dragon this time. And let's race in the Dewy Dash with the Shimmer Dragon. And go Shimmer go. Let's shimmer all the way down the track. And we got that Lotus is getting out in front, and I think that's a Ember Dragon. And Shimmer is lagging behind here. Come on, Shimmer, go! Pick it up, oh, we got 2nd place. So that Ember was way out in front. And we got 1 key, and we'll open this chest. And we could have had that gem there if we picked chest number 1, but we got 20,000 food. And let's do another race here. The Flicker Canyon, we got light and plant. So I'll turn on my light and my plant button. And the Luminous is the best one for this. Hopefully the Luminous will do well in this race. And the Flicker Canyon, and they're off. And here goes the Luminous. You got a small Luminous, and you got a Forest Dragon behind him. Come on, go! Let's go! Yeah! Yeah! Racing down the track. We got a few perfects, and he was way in front of everybody. Did really well. Awesome race that time. And we still just got one key, so let's try chest number 2. And we got 47. That's like the middle prize. I don't want to spend 5 gems on that 51,000 food. That's not worth it. Neither is the other one. So that's our races. Did a couple of fun races there. And we're going to finish things up with a featured dragon. Our featured dragon for today is the Cyclops Dragon. And we can go into our Dragonarium, and it's an Olympus Dragon. And here's our Cyclops. We have 3 Cyclops Dragons. As you can see, we have a level 1 that's probably in the hibernation cave. We got 2 other Cyclops Dragons, and there's the baby Cyclops. There's the youth Cyclops. And there's the adult Cyclops with that big one eye. When he gives you the evil eye, you know he's giving you the evil eye. So there's a big Cyclops, back again to the baby. And the adolescent looks hilarious. I really like the way they did this dragon. So we'll go find the Cyclops in our park. Here he is on the giant Olympus habitat. And you can see he's 205 coins a minute. And incubation time is 33 hours. And the good combos to breed for the Cyclops are the Ash and Quicksilver. If you don't have either of those dragons, a Swamp and a Magnetic is another good combo to breed and get the Cyclops Dragon. And the other good thing about the Cyclops Dragon is people have reported success by breeding the Cyclops with a Herald Dragon and getting the new Herald Dragon. So if you have a Cyclops, find someone in your co-op breeding cave with a Herald Dragon and try breeding it with the Cyclops, and hopefully you'll get a Herald Dragon off of that. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a thumbs up. And we're going to go and get into our Cyclops here. Where'd it go? There you are. Please leave a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more Dragonvale videos. And we'll see you next time.